So I'm Dr. Matt Cox, so I'm a reader in exercise physiology here at Liverpool John Moores University, and my particular interest is how we get people with long-term conditions to be more active to ultimately improve their health. So we were interested in seeing how we can support people to become more active, particularly people with type 2 diabetes. And we wanted to understand whether the latest wearable technologies could help them become more active. So what all our participants had, they all worked with an exercise specialist. So they all had an exercise program provided to them. But some of our participants also got a smartwatch on top of that. And what we found is that the people with the smartwatch were almost twice as likely to stay exercising at 6 months than those that didn't get the technology. So the technology really helped people start exercising, but also help them maintain it over a long period. The watch we used was just a fairly generic kind of sports or fitness watch. So similar to a Fitbit or an Apple Watch or something like that. So the big thing that it allowed us to do was record people's heart rate, but also their step count. So we had heart rate while people exercised, and then it does their steps throughout the rest of the day. And the other thing it allows us to do is it shares the data. So us as a research team, we can see everything live, and that's how we can then support people over the course of the intervention. The technology helps people while they're exercising, and it particularly helps them to understand how hard to work and to understand what they should be doing during their session. But then the other thing is that technology allows people to share their experiences better, so they can share it with an exercise specialist, and that person can then change routines or give advice almost live. So rather than having to wait a month or 2 months to come and see someone, you can get that information sent to you straight away through a text message or a phone call or something like that. So all of our participants exercise wherever they want. So it was all home-based. No one went or had to go to a gym. Some people obviously chose to. But yeah, the aim was to support people to exercise in the environment that they wanted to. And we've done work, what we're obviously talking about here is type 2 diabetes, but we've also done trials in other long-term conditions. And in all of our different trials, we show the same thing, that supporting people through the technology can really help them start and then maintain that exercise program.